What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in on today's video. Just behind me here, we have our newest purchase and newest build coming to the channel. That's right, we have a 1996 Ford F-250 7.3 liter Power Stroke that we are adding to our fleet of trucks. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a walk around of this truck, kind of why I bought it, and then we'll kind of dive into what our plans are with the truck. You won't see this truck probably for a little while because it's becoming winter here in Michigan, and so I want to kind of push, the race truck is top priority right now. We've got a lot of parts rolling in for that, so we're really going to be buckling down on that. There's going to be a lot of videos coming out on the race truck. But next spring, this is going to kind of be starting on the channel. So we're kind of jumping into a new platform. I've had a 7.3 in the past. So it's not really new to me, but it's new to the channel. And this one is in really, really good shape. It's not pristine. It's got its bumps and bruises here and there, but it's a really good base for us to start with. And I got it cheap enough. You got to deal with the bumps and bruises if you want to get it cheap enough. So let's go over exactly the specs on this old girl. So you guys will have to let me know what you think of the blue. I actually like it. I like the blue. This truck is an extended cab, short bed. Of course, it still has the dual tanks back here. Bed here, let's take a look. In pretty freaking good shape. This actually was a wrecker. There used to be a piece in here, for a wrecker, basically. So it's got some bumps, dings in the back here. You can see taillights all smashed or whatever, but now there are some, for example, right here, I think the truck has been repainted before. I don't know if these have ever been repaired or not. You can open up the door here. You can look underneath here. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Of course, we got the blue throughout the interior as well. Just a real nostalgic type feel. It's an XL package, so we do have crank windows. But the truck does have AC, and yes, it does have cruise control as well. The truck is two-wheel drive, not four-wheel drive. It's got 300-some thousand miles on it. Pretty much bone stock. It needs a turbo. Probably needs injectors. Mice got to it. Tore up some wiring here and there. Had to put a glow plug relay on it. Starter relay. Had to fix a few wiring. A few wiring stuff here. You can check this out right here. This is a common issue with these trucks. That's actually brake fluid. This is your brake pressure switch here. This will actually cause a fire. This is actually a recall. So if you look this up, but basically it'll short out this connector, cause a fire, brake fluid's flammable. Yeah, burn your truck down to the ground. It's also got a recall for the cam position sensor, the CPS up front there. So we're probably going to have those two things taken care of at some point. So I have actually been driving the truck a little bit. So I had to put different tires on it because it had been sitting for so long. I think this truck may have been sitting since basically like 2001. But these are 16-inch rims. Had to put these used tires on here just so that it's a little bit safer. I did take apart the front brakes and clean everything up. Those seem to be working okay. I don't have a caliper sticking or anything like that. Rear drums, they seem to be okay. We're not leaking any brake fluid. I haven't had a brake line blowout or anything like that. We'll try to get a look up underneath the truck here. You can see how clean this cab is. I mean, it's in really good shape. The frame's in really good shape. Just a really good platform here. You can see the door sills here. I mean, just beauty. Really, really good platform to start with. Back here. Frame looks good, wheel well. It's got a little bit, it's got a little bubble going on here. Still salvageable though. We can still save this, no big deal. Come to the back. Pretty sure these are the original fuel tanks in this. There's some little bit more crustiness going on back here, but it's nothing that we can't clean up. show you guys the mileage. 326,000. So we've been fixing up a few things on this truck here and there as they come up. But you know, like I said, this project is primarily going to start next spring of 2023 when the weather starts to make a change. For now, we're just going to get this thing put away and try to not drive this thing in the salt or anything like that. But as far as the plans that I have for this thing, we're going to be taking the bed off. We're going to be taking the cab off. It needs a core support up front. So we're going to be doing a lot of that stuff. I'm not a paint and body guy, but I do want to get a lot of the paint and body work done. So we're going to be sending all that stuff out. We're going to get the engine out. We're going to get the transmission out. Probably swap this truck to four-wheel drive, kind of very similar to like what we did on the dually. We'll probably make a few differences, few changes on that, but we will swap it to four-wheel drive. There, you know, we are going to be having some fun with the engine, right? So I'm not going to go too crazy with the engine. I say that, but I really don't want to go too crazy with the engine. I really want to make sure that the frame is nice and clean, axles are clean, suspension's nice, wheels and tires, you know, just really clean this truck up. You know, make it just a really nice looking riding truck and then work from there. You know, eventually I would like to get into doing stuff to the engine as far as like head studs, valve springs, push rods, different turbo setup, bigger injectors, everything like that. But a lot of times that always entails also building the transmission. And so it's just really expensive. I'm just going to be honest with you. Not that having the paint and body taken care of isn't going to be expensive, but that's kind of my higher priority right now. And so next spring, that's going to be the mission. Maybe not necessarily show quality, but just something that's going to last for a very long time. So that is kind of my primary goal with this truck at first, and then we can kind of start diving into the more fun stuff. But with the race truck going on right now and the power that we're getting ready to put through that thing, and needing to build the transmission and suspension stuff, that's where a lot of that performance will be coming from for the channel. So just wanted to introduce you guys to the new rig, and make sure you guys drop a comment. Let me know what you think of the new truck, and thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.